It's a pleasure to be here tonight. I want to tell you a little bit about me before I get into some specifics with the State Attorney's Office. I'm a native Floridian. I live in St. Johns County. I did my undergraduate work at Troy State in Troy, Alabama. Graduated in 1980 with a criminal justice degree and went to work as a probation officer with the Florida Department of Corrections. I worked the streets of Duval County and in St. Johns County as a probation officer for almost 13 years until I became a supervisor the last couple of years of my tenure. I decided I could do more and I wanted to go back to school. So at 35 years of age, I went to law school at Mercer University in Macon, Georgia. Took my wife and the 2 kids with me. Literally, we all went to law school together. Graduated from Troy in 1996, or Mercer in 1996, and then I prosecuted for 6.5 years in Daytona and in St. Johns County. Tried over 64 jury trials, mostly all serious felonies. Then I went into private practice. Decided to give that a try. Did private practice for 6 years and decided to run for state attorney. I ran in 2008, was elected, and have been your state attorney since that time. I'd like to talk to you about the office. 220 employees, 85 lawyers. How many lawyers we got in here? You're a brave soul. Most folks won't raise their hand when I ask that question. We've got 21 investigators. We've got victim advocates, fiscal staff, paralegal, support staff. We are the biggest law firm in the 7th Judicial Circuit. Now let me talk to you about partnerships. Today I was standing with Mike Chitwood and the folks from the ATF. Mike Chitwood's the chief of the Daytona Beach Police Department, doing a press conference about the 819 gang that was a scourge in the city of Daytona Beach. We arrested 49 individuals through a joint operation, charged them with trafficking in drugs, sale of drugs, and multiple weapon charges. 40 of those individuals have now been sentenced. No, excuse me, 44 of those. 20 on the state level and another 20 or so, 24 on the federal level. 16 of those in the state level went to state prison with totaling prison terms over 90 years total combined. Chief Chitwood indicated to the newspaper and to the TVs that crime has been reduced over 21% in those areas since we arrested and took those folks off the street. And because of the partnership and because of the prosecution, those folks are going to be in jail and they're not going to be able to get out and sell drugs and carry weapons. Think about it. Drugs and weapons. That is a deadly combination, folks. A combination that we should not tolerate on our streets. And I'm proud to say that the folks that I work with at the State Attorney's Office have worked hard to make sure that your streets are safe. I'd also like to share a few other things with you. Our conviction rate is the best it's ever been at the 7th Judicial Circuit since I took office, 89.8%. Now, I didn't achieve that by myself. In fact, it's the folks that work in the trenches every day that did that. But I'm proud to create an environment where those folks can realize that type of potential, because you know what? That means that you're safer. Your communities are safer. I'm telling you, the conviction rate is up. The crime rate is down. We're charging more cases. We've charged more felony cases in 2011, over 10,000 felonies in the 7th Judicial Circuit. And we have dropped less. We're not backing down about crime. We're attacking it. We're aggressive about crime. The partnership with the sheriff's offices throughout all 4 counties, the police departments, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the Florida Highway Patrol, the FBI, the DEA, the ATF, the DPR, you name it. There's a lot of agencies out there that we work with. And we work well with them because we communicate with them. Now, I'll tell you something. We don't always agree, because the State Attorney's Office is not a rubber stamp for law enforcement. Just because somebody's arrested doesn't mean they're always guilty, or that we can prove that they've committed a crime. So sometimes folks don't agree with the decisions we make, but here's my pledge to you as your state attorney. I'm a prosecutor. I'm not a politician. I will not make decisions based on what the public opinion is, based on what law enforcement agencies may want us to do, based on what the public may want us to do, or based on what might be written in the newspaper. As long as I'm your state attorney, you can count on me to make decisions, the right decisions for the right reasons, because that's what you deserve and that's what you'll get. God bless you and God keep you. Thank you very much.